Hello Aries, and welcome to your twin flame reading for November 2022. So during September and October there's been lots of change and lots of things coming up to the surface for healing and lots of illumination around those things. So this is going to be a month where there may still be blocks in communication as things are sorted out, but ultimately there's going to be big changes occurring. And you're going to see that happening in front of your eyes. So we're going to bring in 4 decks of cards. The Beyond Indigo Divine Union deck, the Arrows of Love Oracle, the Arrows of Love Tarot, both by Mystic Moon, and the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. Now, they're giving me a real block throat chakra when I'm connecting with you. So I'm feeling there may still be blocks around communication. Even if you are in union or you are communicating, you know, there's going to be blocks around communication. I feel the masculine is struggling to get things out and needs to say things. So I am feeling that some twins are connecting here with this reading if you are in communication. Clear the air, okay? Clear the air, because that's where things go wrong when things remain unsaid. And if you're in communication, if you're in union, you have the opportunity to clear the air. And that's what they're giving me. So if you're having a throat issue, like a cough or a cold or a feeling of blocked energy there, this is what's been released for you guys during this month. So there's this real energy where communication is really being restored here. It's coming in, or it's coming back, or it's going to be opening up. So for twins in separation, this is a big message about your communication, you know, levels changing so you can communicate, and decisions are being made around that. If you're already in communication, this is about clearing the air, apologies, opening up. And if you're in union, this is going to be about talking about the future and where you're headed. So big changes coming in around the way you communicate to each other. So let's see what you need to know. So thank you, angels. What's the energy coming in around this month, okay? I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what comes up for you. For Aries Twin Flames, what do we need to know? What's the energy? I love it when they jump out like this. It's very powerful. What's the energy coming in? Here we go. Okay, well, look at this. The energy is sacred union. So I really am feeling that you're moving towards this. Some of you will already be in union and, you know, you're working on what to go, you know, where to go from here, what's next, talking about the future. But this is ultimately the goal here. Now, it's never about the goal, it's about the destination. So it's never about the destination, it's about the journey. So you're being reminded that, okay? The goal is union, but it's about the destination to the goal, and the journey is the destination. Does that make sense? So the angels are reminding you it's all one. You are one with all of this. Everything matters, everything makes sense. There's a reason for all things. So sacred union is the key, and they really do love you. Even when times are hard and things aren't being communicated, or you're having an argument, or, you know, things seem a bit weird, they always love you. And this is showing you that you are one. There's going to be a reconciliation. So this is going to be a great month of change for you guys. Things are happening. Things are getting better if you're already in communication. And if you aren't, if you're in separation, there's going to be a reconciliation. But your twin is still saying, I'm not quite ready. I'm not quite ready. So there is some apprehension here. He's saying just a bit more time. So some of you will come into reconciliation, even union during November, okay? Understand that everyone's journey is different and unique and special. But for some of the masculines, they just need a little bit more time because he's not quite there. And that's why you're receiving this guidance, because it's coming from the divine. So you're being asked to have faith. You know, it's not like there's anyone else. It's you being prepared for each other. So we've got feminine energy, the Empress. So remember who you are. This is a reminder here for the divine feminine, whether this is your sign or you're cross-watching, to be strong and remember your power. Because your masculine knows full well who you are. Nobody can replace you or be you. And if there's a barrier still there, that barrier is being released. The door is opening. Things are changing. We've got phantom love, a fantasy. So remember, this may feel like a fantasy, but it's the truth. if they're ghosting you or being like a phantom in your life, not there, or there 1 minute, not there the next. Things are happening to change that. So understand this isn't in your head. It's not a fantasy. You're not making it up. It's not in your imagination. It's real. It's very real. And you know that. And when you tap in with that feminine energy, regardless of any barriers, you know the truth. So if you feel it's a party of one, you're learning lessons. And I feel this is a huge sign about the masculine becoming single again. So if he is married, if he is with someone else, he wants to make it a party of one. And that means he needs to be single. He needs to free himself up to be able to be with you. That may seem as a barrier, because you may think, oh, does that mean he's going to just enjoy being himself for a little while? He just needs a little bit of time, okay, and a little bit of space and room to be himself. Even in union, we need time by ourselves sometimes. We need that energy of a party of one to enjoy where we are. And we've got love and lace innocence. So this is reminding you that everything is happening for a reason, to grow you, to bring in power. You are devoted to each other, regardless of how things seem. And love and lace, I'm actually seeing this as a wedding gown as well. So I am seeing marriage in your future. And we've got mute. So remember, if things are quiet, if he is silent, if he needs a bit more time, it's okay. Okay, sometimes we have to quiet down to see things clearly. We have to press the mute button so we have silence for ourselves. So if he's silent or distant, it doesn't mean it isn't moving forward. You're both being prepared for sacred union. And we've got the 4 of keys, tight grip. So let go of that tight grip on the situation and allow things to flow, ride the wave. And know that you're going to have the opportunity to sit down and talk. And I feel he is definitely confronting things in his life, karmic situations, his own demons in a way. This is dark night of the soul energy to come forward. And the 7 of keys is weighing options. So, there is options there, talking about the future, communication, sorting things out, because what you both want is partnership and sacred union. You both want that energy, even if it's not quite there. And you both want union, you both want joy. So the big message here is that you are moving toward your union. The joy that brings, everything that brings with it. For some of you, that union is involved in a commitment. It means you're going to have a marriage, you're going to have children, you're going to live your lives together. But for that to happen, things have to be aligned and things have to be released. So if there's a little bit of quiet energy, if he's a bit distant or silent, if you feel like he's pressed the pause button or things are on, mute right now, he does love you. And he's saying, of course I love you. I do love you and want you in my life. You're my sacred partner. I'm just learning to ride the wave, and I'm teaching you to trust the journey and trust in our love. So the big message coming through for you this month is just allow things to flow. Just allow things to breathe. Doors are not shut in your face. Doors are opening. If God closes a door, he always opens a window. And the door is opening to bring you together. So you are devoted to this love. They are devoted to you. It's not fantasy. You may feel that way. But this is showing you're receiving all the guidance that's guiding you forward. So November is asking you to be patient, to trust that any lessons you're going through are for a reason to bring in power. And this party of one, you being single, being by yourself, won't be for much longer, because you're on the road to this powerful sacred union and this partnership ahead. I hope this helps. Have a great month, and I'll see you soon.